Werewolf is a vampire-like ghost and has similar behavior, which is to drink the blood and flesh of humans and other animals for food. It is a medieval European superstition, believing that a werewolf will turn into a wolf on the night of a full moon. It may turn into a whole wolf or half a wolf, or even transform into other wild animals such as bears, etc., where the method of killing werewolves is similar to vampires by hammering or burning, which is seen frequently in the movie. Blasting with silver bullets or ammunition through magic, werewolves are allergic to sunlight, requires reference, and hunted like vampires. It is possible that the belief in werewolves comes from the fear of wolves, especially wolves found in Europe with large bodies and often hunt in packs. They may ambush humans or pets at night. Along with the belief and fear of non-social people who are accused of evil such as witches or vampires, scientists now believe that the wild animal instinct that exists in humans. The root word for werewolf is were in ancient English that means human. And the belief of humans in the middle of the body is semi-human, semi-animal, all over the world. For example, in South America, there is a man of leopard or a black tiger or an elephant demon. India has a lion or Narsingh, or in Greek mythology. There is a man cursed by Zeus to become a wolf named Lycaon. Some human race such as Viking. It is believed that he can transform into some wild animals when fighting, etc., and according to statistics collected, the night of the full moon. The crime is more likely to occur than the usual night, which is believed to be due to the influence of the moon. The story of werewolves has been told until now and reflected in literary forms such as movies or dramas or even cartoons. Most scholars believe that werewolves are actually the animal instinct that exists in some humans. The word werewolf, which means werewolves, is derived from the word wer, which is ancient English, means people, and almost every nation. There are legends of people who have become many different types of animals. For example, Russia and Scandinavia have bear men. Some countries without wolves may have lions, crocodiles, foxes, such as in AD 1933 a British doctor reported that he had seen 2 Africans transform into foxes during a religious ritual. For our Asian counterparts, for example, India, there is a talk about tiger man, which may be the same type as Thailand's tiger. In addition, there are snakes in South America. Almost all animal types. Now why can a person suddenly turn into a wolf? Legendary research has found that some use counterfeiting spells, using holy oil, caressing their bodies, accompanied by wearing a wolf leather jacket or girding a wolf leather belt, but the most common thing is that he turns on a full moon. Mixed with the scent of certain special flowers, the man's body would appear brown fur over his long, pointed ears, and sharp fangs would grow out of his mouth, his eyes burning red in the light, and then he would hunt for meat or drink blood alive. According to records in French history, it can be traced back to 1573, when a village was frightened by the killing of many children and the murderer ate the corpse. The suspect was arrested by the authorities named Gilles Garnier. He had to confess due to torture and was punished by burning him alive. Soon after, AD 1589 this time in Germany, when a man named Peter Stubb was charged with impersonating a werewolf using a werewolf leather belt, he murdered both men, women and children for 25 years in a row before being arrested. Stubb confessed and testified that for the woman he first committed rape and then killed and then ate her body. Stubb was condemned to death with great agony before he died. But the fiercest of them is a young boy of his age. 14 years old, Jean Grenier, who committed a crime in the Bordeaux region, France. He confessed to eating more than 50 children's meat he had killed. During the court hearing, he made laughter to the audience because he said he had chased an old woman and found her wrinkled flesh, as tough as buffalo skin. He also said that when he was bitten by the first word, he would wail and sting his ears in pain. Grenier was first sentenced to burn alive. When the matter reached the Supreme Court, the judge heard Grenier's testimony. When I was 10 years old, a neighbor took me to meet a wildling. He gave me wolf skins. Since then, I have been hunting around. The judge consulted with a psychiatrist and concluded that Grenier was sick from hallucinations, so he was not guilty and sent a child, live at a temple for one's sake. In addition to the lone werewolf, there is also a tribe of werewolves called the Lupin. Rumor has it that these people lived in Normandy. At night they would converse in strange languages, and liked to lean against the walls of the city's cemetery.